Hello everyone, it's Soleil. I want to share my next project that I have started working on. I think I started this just a few days ago, and when I have something in my head, I'd like to get it achieved. And I told my friend Beth about this because this involves the beautiful junk journal that she sent to me last year. She sent me the 12 Days of Christmas junk journal that she made, and it was ring bounded, and I'll show you the color that it was. So it had these rings in the 3 holes, and it had this beautiful tassel on the side like this. And I have been just holding on to it, just flipping the pages over and over again, admiring it. And when I received it, I just wanted to keep it as is. But as the days went on and I've been looking at it again and again, I realized that I would love it if it was a much bigger journal, like a big, fat, chunky one for myself to keep the memories. And I thought now is the perfect time to work on it because I am realizing more and more that I really need to print some photos and do some more memory keeping, especially now that we are home. And I want my children to be able to reflect back on these days as well and realize what wonderful time we still had. So that's why this project was so important to me. I have already reported my progress to my friend Beth, saying that I have taken the rings out and made a cover. So I'm going to show the cover first. Now, like I said, this is a progress video, and another reason why I'm doing this video is not so much that it's important for me to have this out in the YouTube world. It's so that I can have it as my personal record, because when I do videos, I don't have them all saved in a separate area, because I feel like that's like giving myself another job, and I want to live a less stressful life instead of trying to give myself more stress. So in a way, YouTube channel is like my craft diary as well. So this is what I have shown Beth so far. So her cover, this was her front cover, this bit here. I have left everything as she has made it for me. I love all this gold heart trim, all of these resin pieces she's added on, this diamond dusted flower vellum piece and another layer. She's got like 4 layers here. And then this gold tiny flowers here. I love everything. And if I had just glued on this front cover onto my larger cover, I would have lost so much of her work that she did for me inside the cover. So what I have done is I have just simply added a Velcro dot here, so it keeps it nice and closed, so that when my journal is standing up, that it's not gonna go flipping everywhere. So the Velcro keeps it nice in place. So I originally thought that I'm just going to add a hinge, a simple hinge where you just simply fold the paper in half. So for example, I was just going to do a simple hinge where you just fold it in half and then glue this bit, glue the book onto here, and then glue the other side and just and make it flat onto the front cover. But I thought if I did that, I would not be able to open it up flat like this. So what I did was I scored 2 different lines, here, and gave it the little bit of a, extra space between the first folded one, so that I create this bit here. And this, by having this bit here, is helping me open up the front cover and keep it flat like this. So another reason why it was so important for me to do this to the front cover is that I wanted to keep this pocket that she has made for me, and also because she has personalized it with my name, with this gold stickers here, and she's also did that here. So all I've done is added the hinge, and onto the hinge I have used 4 different washi tapes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, that wasn't a washi tape. That was part of my sticky book covering. So I did that 1, 2, 3, 4 different look there to stick with the Christmas winter theme. Not necessarily just Christmas. This book is going to be like used on an everyday basis. Just because it's got Christmas images, winter images, doesn't mean I have to only use it during the winter season. I want to be able to use this any time of the year. It doesn't matter what themes included in this book. I just know that when I look at it, I'm going to feel happy, joyful, and enjoy writing in it, enjoy sticking things in it, enjoy sticking stickers in it, enjoy scribbling in it. So that's the whole aim. Now this bit here, so after I did the cover, which the cover I have used I think it was a Merry Days gift paper wrap. So I've used that. And then in here, what I've done, because Beth also has used the Merry Days paper as well. So she made me a pocket for one of the pages. So I have simply taken her pocket and glued onto the cover inside of this. That's what I've done. So that, if you guys remember watching the video when Beth sent me this journal, I said this totally reminded me of her because she has a pink knitted hat like that. So I will always think of that as Beth. So that closes like that. And then inside, for the middle spine part, I have used another book covering so that I don't have to use double-sided tape and glue it down and stuff like that. So I just simply cut out a big piece and just took the backing off and placed it in the middle. So it's nicely on there. And these are my 1/4 inch gaps between the spine and the covers so that it folds nicely. Then I have used more of the Merry Days wrapping paper for the inside cover. And this is the back side of the front book. Okay, so this is the back cover. The back side of this, Beth didn't decorate. She just left it as is because it was a nice way to be able to remember that it's vintage. But I had to cover that because I didn't want this to be on the back. I wanted this pocket that she has made. I wanted the pocket to be part of the inside of this larger book. So I simply glued on this bit here. All I have done to her book cover is added this washi tape at the top that says laugh and cheer, happy holidays, peace, love, and joy. And this washi tape color matches her ribbon that she has stitched along here. I love all the color combinations she has used. I love all of these round bits that she's used to, she did it with glitter, or she painted it and added glitter. I'm really not sure, but it's very, very nice colors. So that is my base of the cover. So now my next step is to make holes for my signatures. Because I don't like to sew them, I have made 5 signatures. So I will be putting 5 holes here, 5 holes here, and then using my elastic string to string it. So my next is that I also need to say that recently I got sent this 101 Dalmatian Snow Puppies book, which was a Christmas themed storyline. And this was sent to me by Kathy O'Sullivan, in my recent Happy Mail that I received. Now this one, I pulled it apart, and I was originally going to include this hardcover in here as well. But I have decided that I want to keep this separate and make it for another journal. But I have incorporated the story pages in this book into here. That's why I have 5 signatures. So this one, I'm just going to show you guys how my 5 signatures are. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in here, I have also incorporated the swap I did with Stephanie from Paperbits and Fabrics on Instagram. She and I did a Christmas in July swap last year, and she made me a Christmas junk journal, and that was her first junk journal as well. And I have incorporated all of those pages into my signatures in here. So the first half is Beth's junk journal, the second half is Stephanie's junk journal incorporated with my papers. So I will share my pages that I have put together. So like I said, this is a process video, and I am excited that I'm able to record this so that I know what I've done when I want to look back at it in the future. So this was a front page of the 12 Days of Christmas book. What Beth did was she had pulled it apart, and then she cut every pages. So, and then she had punched 3 holes so that it would be held ring bound like this. So I don't mind seeing the holes like that at all, and I'm probably gonna put washi tape on there, or maybe put some different embellishments on there to decorate it, but I don't mind seeing these holes there at all. And what it is, she had them all separated. So what I had to do was organize my pages the way I wanted it. And then what I've done is, I'm going to take the middle part of the signature out so I can show you. So this is another pocket that Beth has made. Really big, nice big pocket here. I can fit a lot in there. And I believe this was part of the Snow and Cocoa collection that she has used. I kept everything as is because it is a treasure to me. And what I have done is, instead of stitching this page with this together directly, I have cut out another paper strip, folded in half, glued the page onto that strip there, and then joined it onto this pocket. And because this pocket height was like this, I wanted a little bit more on top, so I found this piece of paper from the Merry Days, I believe, that got sent to me last year. So I glued that top strip there onto the top part of the pocket. So that's all I've done. So that is like that, and then the rest of the pages. This one here, I have used some of the papers that Stephanie sent me. I have done some cutting in diagonal so I can create pockets. So here is a pocket there. Here is another pocket here. And I've done some stitching. And also I have joined 2 pieces of paper together. I'm going to move that out. To create a big side pocket. So I have more space to include photos or envelopes or letters from friends that I want to put in there and keep. Anything, receipts, whatever, even packaging labels that I love, I'm going to be storing in there. And also the pocket has this extra paper bit that I have folded in half. All it is a 6x8 paper folded in half, and I have inserted in between these pockets that I've made. And I love the color combination like this, the red and the black, how contrasting it is and stuff. So I have heaps of space to journal. So once again, all the pages were single separated. So I have this time attached this paper onto this pocket here by stitching it. I double stitched it. So then I kept the order of the book pages the way Beth already had it. And I just made sure that they were joined to our other side so I can easily slide into my journal. So here is the other page, and here is another pocket that I have made. And this time, instead of just keeping the big side pocket, I have also added this pocket here. And so I have space to put things in here, space to put things in there. And then I can take this out or just journal here. So when I open this up, I can even stick stuff into here, write stuff in here as well. This is the other side. So Beth has decorated it really nicely with this border strip here. And this pink color matches this pink color nicely too. And here she has included one of the papers from the Minte collection. I love this collection too. I am yet to play with it, but I love the fact that she has given me some part of it, so I can have a bit of a collection of it. So that page goes nicely with this page because there's some green here and he's holding some green sprigs here there as well. Then the next page, this was done by Beth. All I've done is joined it onto the other page with the strip of paper by stitching it. And because of the red paper she has used here, and it goes really nice with this chicken in this page as well. Then the next page is like this. She simply just added the Merry Christmas down here. Then there was that pocket page that I've showed you before. So that's my first signature. Second signature is that I loved the color combination on this cardboard, which is the front part of the Maggie Holmes Carousel collection. I have kept every one of this cover, and I've decided to use it for as a beginning part of my second signature. So what I've done is I just simply sewed the other side of the paper onto the front cardboard piece by double stitching it with gold thread. So it opens up like this. So never throw out beautiful pictures. Just because it's part of a packaging doesn't mean you shouldn't use it. It's all very, very precious. So it opens up like this. And this time with the book page, I have stitched this side here so that it opens up like this. So I have more writing space here. And then this was a beautiful pocket that she made. So there's a pocket there. So instead of gluing the entire back, I've just glued on down here, here, and here so that I can put some more things at the back here. And then I have a pocket space here. I have simply added some washi tape for extra decoration. Because of the gold dots here, I want a little bit more gold on the side, so I've done that. And then it opens up like this. Here's more of the beautiful book page, like that. And this is a pocket that I've made. So once again, I have added a pocket like this here. Added washi here because I needed some more minty color to match the colors with this side. And then here is another giant side pocket here. And this paper comes out. Here is a paper that was sent to me by Stephanie. So lots of space for me to journal and stick things in. This was a page done by Beth. So this color here matches nicely with this page here. This one I have used the other part of the carousel packaging material and I've double stitched it so it's nice and strongly on there. Some more space for me to decorate. So I haven't fully decorated anything like that. I need to go back to each pages and add things, and if I want to add more pockets I can do that, or if I add more little tuck spots I can do that, or I can just leave them as is and decide on the day I want to journal on that particular page. But I love everything so much and I'm really, really happy with the way this is looking at the moment. So here is a big pocket she made me. And everything that is on here is all done by Beth. Like this one here. This bit here, I just wanted to add a little bit of more gold foiling. So I added a strip of washi and then I stitched over it. I've stitched this page onto this gift wrapping paper page because I really loved the way these were gift wrapped and I wanted that as part of my memory in this book. So I stitched it onto there like that. So this paper was from the Merry Days collection, which I have stitched onto my front bit of the second signature. So that's my second signature. And this is my third signature. So using the gift wrapping paper again, I have created a page, simply stitched on this bit here so it opens up, so I can, write on here and then stick things there as well. More space here. Stitch this bit onto the other other part of the... So what I've done is I have folded the gift wrapping paper, just simply folded in half, and then I have stitched this bit onto the front, stitched the 2 book pages in the middle like this. That's what I've done. And then, this was a Stemperia cut apart piece she has included for me in the journal, which I stitched it onto the strip of paper there. So it opens up like this. So I'm going to write more things in here. I love the lace look that the Stemperia has. This was another beautiful page by Beth. She stitched the ruffle on the side. And here is another one of those glycine bags, but it's a printed one. I'm not sure if she bought it like this or she printed it, but I really love it. So that's just been attached to the strip of paper so that it can be continuously, like I've created a page so that I can easily slide into my journal. So this was done by Beth as well. Really beautiful, intricate die cut. She has layered all together and added these faux snow bits. I love the texture. And I can write more stuff in there. I love this bow here. I mean, not bow, this ripple effect that she's used the silky ribbon and stitched it with the gold ribbon on top. And then this was another pocket that she has made. So here's another big pocket here. And I love all the colors that she has used. Here's another pocket at the back. Here's more of the Minte paper she's sent. She added this intricate die cut up here using a minty glittery cardstock. And that's my 3rd signature. Now this is my 4th signature. So originally Stephanie had them ring bounded as well. And I had some idea and I did extra punches, but then that was a mistake, but that's okay. I'm gonna probably cover it up later. So these pages are done by Stephanie and it matches the colors that are in this Dalmatian snow puppy story really nicely. So it was all meant to be, and the timing of this book coming to me was just perfect because I wanted to make this large book. I've been thinking about it for a while now and the timing was just all perfect. So this opens up like this. I have kept the storybook pages all attached as it was when I pulled it apart. So the book had 2 signatures and they're all in order. So there we go. And then this page was from Beth. This is another big pocket. And this is another book page. So the story continues. Nothing has been broken apart. So if my children wanted to look back into this journal that I made in the future, they can go back and read the stories continuously, which is great. So the color combinations in here matches really nicely with Stephanie's page, which I have attached onto. I have actually glued this bit onto the page. You can still read the writing. That's the other story part. This was a vellum pocket that Stephanie made. Whoopsie, that's cutting it off. I think the stitching is, the stitching was really strong, so the vellum is cutting it off. But that's okay, I might put some washi there or something. So this was a page done by Stephanie. Continues on. And so I have this bit of page here, I have stitched it onto the actual book page. This color goes nicely with this blue color. And she made a belly band here. And I have attached this page, stitched it onto here as well. This one has been stitched onto a strip of paper. I've kept everything as is. Story continues like that. That's my 4th signature, and the 5th signature, my last one. Story continues. And here was the snow and cocoa one that Stephanie did. She added a strip of velvet ribbon down here onto a music paper scrap. I think this was a part of a scrapbooking paper. And it continues. This was a page that I made. So I made a belly band here also. And the big pocket that I've been making. And this one comes out. So this one was a page from Stephanie's journal, which I have stitched down here and here to create a big pocket at the back, and I can journal at the front. And there was only one sentence of the story that continues on from this page, so I thought it was okay to cover that bit. And then here is the other page, other pocket page that I made, and this comes out. Here is the page that Stephanie made. That page was a little bit big for this page because I wanted to show a little bit of the story page. So I chopped it down a little bit. And what I have done is I've noticed that Stephanie just stitched it instead of gluing the pages together. So which was great. So I was able to cut this bit so I have another writing space inside. And because she added the vellum on top, I can even glue some stuff in here as well, which is really great. And continuing on with Stephanie's page, and that's my 5th signature. So this is my progress for my mega journal that I'm working on at the moment, and I'm very, very happy with it. So happy with it. And I really needed to document it for myself mainly. So it's gonna go in here like this. And still it's got plenty of space for me to add more volume. And this is going to be treasured for the rest of my life and hopefully my children's life as well. And because Kathy also sent me this beautiful crochet trim, I figured that this was perfect to add to the side of the spine like this. So I will be adding this onto it after I've added all my 5 signatures into the journal. So that's gonna go on the side. And I really love that. And this Beth's tassel is going to go attached at the top. I'm going to keep it as it is. And also in here, I am going to be using this iridescent tape that Letty sent to me last year. And as you can see, I've only got this much left, but I have a feeling I'm gonna be adding all of this into here. Then this was the little bit of washi that I have left that my friend Christy from Christy Art Craft sent to me. This is going to go in here as well. And Letty sent me some Christmas washi samples last year. At the same time, she sent me this. And I'm going to be using all of this into here as well. So that's my progress so far. Now these... Beth also included these into the Christmas journal, and she said that I can take these circle bits out and attach it to different pages as I wish, and that is definitely my aim. I'm going to be adding all of these circle ephemera pieces into the journal that I'm working on at the moment. So that's my progress, and I am happy that I have documented this. And I'm happy to be sharing it with all you guys as well. Thank you for listening to me. Have a beautiful day. Bye.